Willy Wonka, the amazing chocolatier. Willy Wonka, everybody give a cheer. He's smart as clever.
In 2005, Tim Burton and Johnny Depp released their latest collaboration, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Since then, Depp's portrayal of Willy Wonka has been more or less discarded, relegated to the fringes of popular culture. Depp is no stranger to these odd characters, nor is Burton unfamiliar to working with Depp, but Wonka fell flat for Depp just the same, and the cause of it lies with Gene Wilder. When Wilder was given the script for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory in 1971, he had this to say.
I was offered the part of Willy Wonka in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, and when the director came to my house, I said, well, I like the script, except when the audience sees Willy Wonka for the first time, I want to come out of a door with a cane and limp my way to the crowd. And they're all waiting, oh, Willy Wonka, oh, he's a cripple. Oh my God, who thought? I never knew that, so fun. And they quiet down. And then Willy Wonka's cane gets stuck in a brick, and he starts to fall forward, and he does a forward somersault and jumps up, and the crowd cheers and applauds. And the director said, what do you want to do that for? And I said, because from that time on, no one will know whether I'm lying or telling the truth. And he said, you mean if I say no, you won't do the picture? I said, I'm afraid that's the truth.
The audience's entire understanding of Wonka is predicated by this particular scene. Wilder's thought, care, and insight created a character built entirely on shifting sands. By comparison, Depp's portrayal of Wonka feels weird for the sake of being weird. This as a general rule doesn't resonate with audiences. When I took screenwriting in school, there was a heavy emphasis placed on the emotional needs of an audience. This is why animation, science fiction, and fantasy are successful, because they focus on human needs. Wilder created a question that the audience needs answered. Is Wonka truthful? I'm not sure an answer is ever really provided, but the question keeps the audience invested in Wonka's character. By comparison, Depp's version lacks motivation. We as an audience never wonder why this version of Wonka exists, which is a problem. Honestly, he could be replaced by anyone with a candy-restrictive dentist for a father, peculiar or otherwise. Burton shifts the story away from Charlie and onto Wonka in his version. This added focus means that the audience has to be given a question. Why is Wonka weird? Burton attempts to answer this question with Christopher Lee's scene as Wonka's father. But unfortunately, he never poses the right question, so the scene deflates, leaving Depp out in the cold. In the end, Depp's version of Wonka doesn't necessarily fall flat because of the actor. Rather, it's a combination of the focus of the story and the legacy of Gene Wilder. Anatomy of a Performance is a series I've been toying around with for the past couple weeks. I wanted to focus on characters who've been portrayed by multiple actors and why some of those actors are particularly successful while others are not. I'm planning on doing this series once a month. The next character I want to focus on is the Joker, and that should be coming out in about 2 weeks. See you then.